2023 saw several significant moments in China's relationships with the rest of the world, from the United States to the Middle East. Well, as an international affairs reporter, I've chosen a couple of the highlights to recap China's evolving diplomacy. Well, it was a busy year for Beijing on all fronts as it strives to build a community with a shared future. Let's begin with China's role in brokering the restoration of diplomatic relations between Saudi Arabia and Iran, which revealed China's capacity as a global peacemaker. After more than 2 years of preparatory work by Oman and Iraq, Beijing stepped up, and the regional states relied on the strategic weight of a major power to go the distance.
I think China's role is indispensable. Many countries can broker a deal of all kinds. However, there are only very few countries in the world with enough historical breadth and width, with enough political, geopolitical, and military and economic impact to serve as a guarantor of a brokered, amicable relations between two major countries.
Senior Chinese diplomat Wang Yi hailed the effort as a great example of putting the Global Security Initiative into practice, the concept proposed by Chinese President Xi Jinping as one of the 3 guiding principles for global governance. Well, another diplomatic victory for Beijing was the establishment of diplomatic relations with Honduras. From the Middle East to Latin America, there is a growing sense of confidence in the peace rise of China and confidence in China as a reliable and trusted partner. Honduras' announcement continues a trend in the region with Nicaragua, El Salvador, Panama, and the Dominican Republic, and all switching diplomatic recognition from Taiwan to Beijing in recent years. The message is clear. Beijing's growing influence on the global stage is that of a responsible power. President Xi said changes of the world, of our times, and of historic significance are unfolding like never before, and working towards the creation of a community with a shared future would benefit all, including in managing the world's most important relations with the United States. President Xi said for 2 large countries like China and the United States, turning their back on each other is not an option. Planet Earth is big enough for the 2 countries to succeed. He also stressed that China-U.S. relations should strive to benefit their peoples and fulfill what he described as the 2 countries' responsibility for human progress.
China is not going to impose its version of the truth onto the United States, as China will never impose its philosophy, its political system, its ideology on any other country in the world. I would say your system for you and my system for me, your road for you and my highway for myself. That means exactly what President Xi Jinping said. The world is big enough. You grow in your own way, I grow in my way. And if possible, we complement each other, we support each other, we achieve win-win situation.
For decades, China has striven to provide a better life for its people, all the while creating more development opportunities for the world. History has taught us that hegemony preludes decline, but a community with a shared future will benefit us all.